So that should work now. Hello everyone. So again, verbally again. Thanks a lot for the follow, Keishara, and thanks a lot for the follow, Devoleto. And hello Acid, hello Edo. Yeah, it feels like a Monday. 100% signing that one. So for the new ones who don't know me yet, I'm Mac from Japan, living here since 10 years, doing a lot of Pokemon stuff. And also other games. I think we have played around 17, 18 games on this channel so far. So welcome to today. Let me turn on my camera and we are going to unbox something very, very exciting. First time on the channel because they cost a lot of money, so we don't do that often. And yeah, we are unboxing those beautiful babies. So there are, I think, 10 per box. And yeah, let's get down to business. Afterwards, we will decide in the chat if we want to open another Stellar Miracle box, sealed one, or if we're gonna dive into VGC and see me suffering. So that will be up for the vote. And just double testing because the software was a bit strange. You can hear me, can you? If my mods can briefly tell me, then all good. Yes, no, maybe. Clear. Okay, perfect. So then let's get it open, and I have to adjust the zooming manual because there's no automatic adjust. One would think that a pro camera would come with that, but that's actually not the case. Thanks a lot, Acid, for the subscription. You're crazy. Please, to everyone else as well, please do not subscribe. Yeah, this is not reverse psychology. I'm not in need. Yeah, so please, 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 just be here, lurk, be active in the chat. Let's have fun together. Subscription absolutely not needed, but Acid, enjoy your extra emotes and enjoy your ad-free watching. I hope that's still a thing. But yeah, thanks a lot, Acid. And yeah, let's look into this beautiful box here. So we have a couple of slabs here, and there's one down there that I was actually sneak peeking because ARS, I think I filled out the formula wrong for this particular card, and they didn't grade it because it didn't get a high grade, which I knew because this is one a card from my childhood, so to say. Let's open that. Apparently, let's open that, and I have to send that in the future again. But it's basically the ancient Mew from the cinema. Yeah, I was actually watching the movie in the 90s, so we're gonna put that back in the next submission and get that slab because it's already damaged. I don't want it to be even more damaged. Ad free is beautiful, true that. Yes, absolutely. I mean, it supports with ad revenue, but we just elaborated that I don't need money, so enjoy ad free. Okay, so Edo and Acid and all the lurgers, if you want to go active. Do you know ARS grading, or should I give you some additional information what that actually is? Because I'm sure you know PSA, Beckett, and all the other ones. But if ARS doesn't tell you anything, I'm giving a short explanation. If you know it already, we can actually go straight into the slabs. And let me get them all out without peeking on the score. So first box empty. And let me also open the second one so we don't have any delays. No ARS. I live in Japan as well. Oh, great. In what prefecture are you living? So I don't potentially... oh, wow, that's really hard to open. Yeah, I'm living close to Yokohama. So I'm a Kanagawa Kanto guy. And yeah, welcome on board again. I know it's Japan only. Yes, as it correct. So let me briefly go into it anyway. So ARS is a Japanese grading company, and they only grade for customers with Japanese addresses, and they have a very particular benefit, in my opinion. Yeah, their slabs looks actually good and not as cheap as PSA and the other ones. So they actually have metal engravements in there, and you can see it right now. So let me zoom in a little bit further because we are not here for the playmat, are we? So there we go. So that's the first one. That's the Celebi, a promo card that I actually bought when visiting some shops with Keishada, who's lurking at the moment. So this is the first one. I really like the design and the composition of the art here. The stamp is a bit too big for me, in my opinion. But yeah, you can see here the name in Japanese, the set name. And what else do they have here? Yeah, they also have the card number and the promo stamp down there as well. Whoops, as you can see here, promo. And yeah, for those who... Hello, Tomo! Thanks a lot. Yeah, hello. Let me shout you out briefly and just stall a little bit more time. So let me shout out Tomo. Tomo is a Pokemon streamer and does amazing content without swearing, or not too much swearing, which is kind of rare for an Aussie. So you definitely want to check that one out. He's a rare species. So there you go. And yeah, so ARS graded slabs. Minimum swearing. Yeah, definitely less than I do. Hello, Star. Yes, slabs. We graded ARS for my own collection. Hello, Star. Hisashiburi. How are you doing today? And yeah, so this is the Celebi promo. And ARS grading goes from, I'm not quite sure if they have a 0, but certainly from 1 to 10. And they have an upper level 10 plus, which is basically perfection. And our goal today is to get as many 10s and 10 pluses as possible, especially for those cards, because every single card I send in is actually one of my favorite cards. So getting a perfect score on that would be really, really nice. Air Silver Bay looks cool. Yes, they actually metal engraved this here. And the slabs are also way thicker than the PSA slabs. They're also heavier. So... oh shit. yeah, so that's the back, and it's actually a 9. Yeah, and you can if you want to, you can scan this QR code and you can actually see the population of how many of this card have what kind of levels from ARS grading. So I will keep this on stream a little bit here if you wanna scan that. A long time no see, Acid. Yes. Are you finally home? Yeah, Acid. I think you are home, are you? We have an Salgor in the chat. If somebody wants to catch that little one, might as well try. And yeah, as you can see on the top, I put some there. I put some counters up there for the grades that we will get today. So we are going for the first one, which is grade 9 or lower. So that's our number 1. And yeah, first slab. And let me know what you think about the ARS slabs and generally how you think they look like. Because you see a lot of PSA slabs online, but yeah, I prefer those here, ARS. They are really looking good. So the next one is the Penny from SV4A. It's a special art rare. And yeah, one of my favorite cards, despite the fact that the Pokeball in the hand looks a little bit twisted. Yeah, so I don't think anybody would pose like that. But yeah, Penny with the Umbreon, of course, in the front, so no brainer for grading. That Sunglass Pikachu met though. Oh, that's from Honolulu, yeah, from the Worlds. So that was one of the Honolulu Worlds exclusives. You also see the stamp here, Honolulu 2024. So that's one of my merchandise that I actually bought. Yeah, I like this shirt. This is actually a Hawaiian shirt from Honolulu as well. Congratulations, Acid and Tomo, for catching. I am many changes since we last talked. Oh yes, Acid went through a lot of changes. So, and he also started collecting Poké cards. So Acid is, I dare to say, even more addicted than Edo and me, which is kind of hard to achieve. But yeah, let's look at the grade here. So 3, 2, 1. And a 10. Yo, that's nice. And for those who want to scan the code, there you see, you get a population overview of the different levels of grades. So we get a 1 up there on the 10. It's our first 10 for today. And yeah, really nice card. I'm really happy about this one. Very, very happy. Hello, Snow. Good evening. Konbanwa. Oh my, welcome to the wallet. Void. Yep. True that. Yeah, I mean, compared to Yokohama, I spent way less money in Honolulu because I had the restriction of only shop what you can fit in your suitcase. And my wife made sure that we have a lot of clothes going to Hawaii to have less space in the suits coming back. So she was smart. Huh? So next one, look at that. We have an EVAR, and people may ask, why are you grading an AR instead of an SAR or SR or UR even? Answer to that is I simply like the design a lot. I think it's a beautiful card with all the EVs at the home. As I elaborated in the past, I really like Pokemon cards that merge Pokemon world with human world, because that makes it feel more authentic and alive. So don't get me wrong, yeah, I love Pokemon cards that display Pokemon in the wild, forest, mountain, whatever. There are some really beautiful cards out there as well, but this one here feels like a world lived in, if you know what I mean. And this, yeah, Eevee is from SV5A, the set SV5A, and also really, really nice card. So let's see what we get here. 3, 2, 1, 10. Oh no, it's a 10 plus. Whoops, sorry. 10 plus. So our first 10 plus today. And it's a really, yeah, it's basically perfect. Cannot get higher. And you can see, let's compare. There should be a different grading sign, at least coloring. So let's briefly check if we can actually see this on stream. Most likely not so much, because even in person it's really hard to see. And yeah, it should be there. Let's also compare the 9 one. So this stamp here should have a slightly different color. It's really hard to see. No, it's actually not visible at all. But anyway, I tried. Yeah. So my wallet definitely does feel heavy. It doesn't feel heavy anymore. Damn. This one is really pretty. It is. Yeah, it's a really nice card. And everybody loves Eevee. I mean, let's be honest. Yeah. I didn't hear any negative words about Eevee so far. You pulled this 2-star. Yo, nice. If you like the ARS aesthetic on this particular card, you might grade with ARS. Big recommendations. Then next one, it's a really nice card as well. It's a Mew from Shiny Treasure, I think. SV4A, yeah, that's Shiny Treasure Mew. And I really like the texture. Look at that. Look at the circles around the Mew when you play around with the light and the rainbow and the sprinkles. Yeah, the texture on those cards is so damn good. And the design is also quite cute. Yeah, I mean, look at that. It looks happy. It looks a little bit like a Ditto, if you know what I mean. I do like the ARS slabs. Acid, move to Japan and send in for grading, or use a third-party service. Maybe that's cheaper than moving to Japan, to be honest. Sorry, noob question. How are these cards different from the box ones you usually unbox on stream? Is it limited edition? No, not a noob question. Very good question, actually, just know. So those cards that we see here today are cards that I actually pulled in the past. But you can see this is a special slab with a metal engravement and a number on the back that shows how well the quality of the card is, respectively the condition of the card in terms of being damaged, having dirt on it or whatever. So this is what you do with cards you want to make sure don't get damaged over time. You usually send them to grading companies like PSA, ARS, Beckett, and many more, and they put them in special slabs. So I cannot open this anywhere. I mean, I can force open it with a screwdriver or whatnot, but it's basically a mobile safe for Pokemon cards, if you want to say that. Bubble Mew is beautiful. Bubble Mew is beautiful, and especially the Japanese. What is it, texture, they just hit different. Yeah, I've seen some videos where they put them next to the English ones. No. But anyway, let's see what we get here. Oh my god, the texture. 3, 2, 1, and we got an 8. That's not so good. I didn't see any damage when I handed in the card, so that's a bit surprising. But ARS is really strict, so I trust him. I trust him. So there's no way I'm breaking this open and sending it again. This is not PSA. I predict it would come back with the same grade. But please correct me if I'm wrong. maybe I don't know much enough yet. And yeah, if you want to scan the QR code for seeing how much population is out there and what kind of grade ranks, yeah, then please be my guest and scan it in 3, 2, 1, and off the screen. So that's an 8. A little bit disappointing, but it's not a 7, so it's okay. It's okay. Then next one is another one where I can tell a little bit of a story about. So this is the 25th anniversary Pikachu of the special gold box, and this is a very valuable story of FOMO and what to not do. So I think during the Pokemon hype 2022-ish, late 2022, I was running around in Tokyo and I went into Book Off. And sometimes Book Off, it's a second-hand shop in Japan, but sometimes they have really nice Pokemon boxes sealed. And I made some really great deals in the past. I've seen so many gold boxes being sold in that month that they vanished from the shelves in several shops that I went to before. And this one was one that I found in Shibuya randomly. And I thought, okay, now or never. So I completely FOMO'd and bought this for, I think, 55,000 yen. Fast forward 1 year later, 30,000 yen. So I paid almost double for that box. Do not FOMO. Wait, be smart, look for better deals. Exactly, that was a big ouch. But after this one, it never happened again to me. Yeah, so I'm very patient now. I'm waiting. I don't do impulsive purchases. And nevertheless, let's see if my FOMO purchase was good. If you are not a 10, you're playing with my cats later without the plastic sleeve. So 3, 2, 1. Whew, okay, it's a 10. Good. Okay. I still learn to not FOMO, but it's less. It's not as bad. So we have another 10, which means we push the button. So we have 2 below, 9 or below. We have 2 10 and 1 10 plus. So far, kind of meh result, but it's okay. It's okay. We just started. Yeah, we have many more slabs. I've seen people get a grade 8 with PSA, crack it, and resubmit and get a 10. Yeah, as a PSA is very inconsistent. They even so one of my friends, he sent a signed card to PSA, freshly signed by the artist in person, and PSA told him, "Oh no, that's a fake. Yeah, that's a fake." Yeah, they don't know shit. You know? And also with their grading quality, PSA is just playing lottery, and I think there is a comment saying, if the grader had a good breakfast, you got a 10. So it's really not good. I looked at one last night, and I think the guy wanted 40,000 yen. Damn, that's a lot. And me casually starting at my small PSA collection. Hey, you start with whatever is possible for you, Star. Yeah, there's no pressure in the hobby, and of course never overspend. Yeah, set yourself a budget and then just go with it. And over time, you will have a good collection. So don't worry at all. Yeah. So next one is the one and only Erica, my favorite gym leader. And look, I really like when they do this with the texture over the eyes, when you can actually see some eye color changes. And again, this is a really beautiful card. Unfortunately, I never pulled this one, so I actually bought this in a store. And yeah, let's see if I made the right choice. My Gundam all PC. Oh, for the gold box. Oh, sorry. 40,000 for the gold box. I think that's at the moment still a little bit expensive. I think they are down to 32,000 ish. And yeah, as it so what we can do as it in the future, yeah, if you know when you come to Japan for a visit, we can check together in some card shops where I'm going usually. And if there is some stuff you want to purchase, I can buy it and you pay me when you are in Japan. Yeah, so maybe that would be an option as well. Yeah. In some card shops, I'm not allowed to film though, so it's yeah, it depends on the shop clerk. But we can definitely check that. But please, only if you have a date. Yeah, I don't want to hoard 2 years of goods in my home. Is the gold box having a reprint as well? It was not a reprint. If you are referring to the Pokemon Center Online, Devo. They had stock left, and they started a lottery for the goods they found in the storage somewhere. There was even a Kanazawa box in there, so I don't think the lottery results are out yet. And for the Kanazawa box, Edo was applying for me because I was in Honolulu, and yeah, Poker Center Online blocks you if you're not in Japan. But for the I think classic set, I was applying again, but let's be honest, there's a very low chance to get it. Can vouch, Meg knows the best card shops. Thank you, Star. Yes, I actually met Star in Yokohama when she was visiting Japan. We spent a lot of money. A lot. So, then let's see what our Mrs. Erica brings us. 3, 2, 1. And it's a 10. Nice. So we go in for another 10 here. Really good. I think I forgot to put the FOMO Pikachu. 1, 2. Yeah, I think 1 second. 3, 5, 6. No, we are fine. So that's Erica number 10. Yeah, which is nice. Let me just count 6, 6. Okay, next one is a really nice one as well, and it's the Charizard from Akira Egawa from the SV3, which is the Blaze set. So really nice here as well. And a lot of people haven't been a fan of this one because of the terrestrialization crystal on the head. But for me personally, I think it's a really nice card. And I really enjoy the design. I also had the luck of winning a lottery in during Honolulu Worlds. And I actually met Akira Egawa-san personally. She signed a poster that we showcased, I think, last week on the stream. It's actually up there. It's a really weird American size. It's a little bit bigger than B2, but it's an I need to check how it's called. It's really weird. Yeah, took me a long time to actually find the correct frame. I bought the B2 and other frames because I thought, yeah, that's a common international standard size. Came home, tried to put the poster in, didn't fit, and then I realized, oh no, I bought it in the US. Damn. Then I had to measure it and Google what kind of sizes are US sizes, and I ordered one on Amazon. And long story short, yeah, there it is. I can show that later if people want to see it, if you didn't see it yet. And honestly, I would have spent more if it wasn't the end of my trip. Cash running low. Yeah, next time we can go there. No, well, actually, Star, it's better to do this at the end of the trip because otherwise you are running out of money and cannot go home again. I mean, there are worse things than being stuck in Japan, but yeah, Abunaitis. So, that's true. Yep. So, let's see what we get here with the Charizard from Egawa-san. In 3, 2, 1, and we got another 10. Nice. Again, 10 is not the max score, but for me, a 10 is a 10, which means it's good. You can scan the code if you want to for the general ARS grading population, if you are interested. So I will keep that in here for 3, 2, 1, and 0. So, surprisingly, we have another Charizard coming, which is the exact same Charizard that I have on my giant poster, which is another one of Akira Egawa-san, which is a shiny version. So let's put them together here. If there are Charizard fans, please don't have a heart attack because this is epicness beyond belief. But yeah, here you have the full Charizard intake. Both of them are dark type because of the terrestrialization feature on the cards as well. If you don't know that yet, now you do. And this was from SV4A, so shiny treasure. And let's see what we get here. 3, 2, 1. It's a 10 plus. Nice. Really nice. Haven't seen that before. Oh, that's the one of the with the Iono star. It came out in December 2020. What year is it for? 23. 2023, I think, was the year of the shiny treasure. Time is passing so fast. I'm not even sure if it was last year or the year before. No, I think it was last year. Okay, so we have 2 10 plus, which is really nice, and the music is getting weird. So let me yeah, let's just play it. A relaxing Pokemon music compilation. So let's go with that. So 10 plus, there we go. Really, really nice. Let me put the 10 pluses on the side, maybe just for a review later. So there we go. Then the next one is a special Pikachu, and look at the swirls in the background here. The texture is amazing. Let me show that. This is really, really nice here with the bubbles. And if you don't know that one, it's from a special set that's called Starter Deck 100. So it was a compilation of pre-made decks, and there were 101 decks. One was a secret rare, and you could pull this Pikachu if you're lucky. I actually pulled it out of a deck. When I pulled it, I thought, so most of those starter decks, they don't have holo in there, and if you have a holo it's actually rare. When I opened this, I was really surprised because this was, I think, my 7th or 8th starter deck, and I was already getting disappointed in terms of what they put in there card wise. So yeah, this was the special Pikachu, very rare to pull because again there are 101 sets. So let's see what we get here. 1, 2, 3. We get another 10. And here's the QR code for those who want to scan it. I will scan the QR codes myself off stream because I'm just interested in the distribution of the grading numbers. JP cards look so much better than English. Yes. And they used to be more expensive than English as well, but I think English at the moment is picking up price again, and Japanese is very, very cheap at the moment, especially due to the weak yen. So I'm enjoying it because I'm buying a lot of single cards to master sets, so it's kind of nice. But yeah, if you're looking for investment and whatnot, please don't. Never. It's not secure. I mean, there are cards who went for 1.2 million yen and they are now at 40,000 or whatever. So be careful. Yeah, invest in bonds or whatever if you want to. But if you are a collector and enjoy the hobby, yeah, go all in. So this is an Arceus that I pulled from the Lost Abyss, and also really fun story for this one. I got back into Pokemon during the absolute high hype of Pokemon cards being sold out everywhere, and I actually went to Nakano Broadway in Tokyo as per a recommendation of a friend back then, and I saw a Lost Abyss box for 11,000 yen, which was kind of cheap back then. Still overpriced heavily because the set was still in print officially, but they just hoarded boxes and sold them in the shop. So I bought one box. I brought it to my friend into his bar, which is Mash Bros in Tokyo. Yeah, beautiful British pies, not sponsored. Yeah, but yeah, we opened this together, and he was pulling the Arceus, and he was just shaking, and then yo, and I was like, what? And then he showed me the card, and he actually had sleeves and everything it's actually his sleeve. His sleeve this is in. So, this used to be, and I don't know if they put them still in sleeves or if they grate them or melt them into the box right without sleeve. I cannot see it, but anyway, yeah, fond memory of one of my first boxes opened with a friend. So let's see. I can't wait for Stellar Miracle to come in. Acid, we can open a box right after if you want to. Yeah, I have one waiting for us. So 3, 2, 1, and it's a 10, another 10. So far we are doing quite well, but I also have to thank Kay, who is also lurking at the moment, because he helped me to pre-select the cards in terms of quality, and I wanted to send some other cards in there as well, where he clearly told me, hey, don't do that, there's a lot of damage on. So yeah, so also thanks to Kay, we have some good scores here, and look at the texture, this is beautiful. Anyway, enough of that. Chippy cards, and yes, thanks a lot, Kay. Yeah, there's Kay, the MVP of this unboxing. I bought 3 boxes, should ship out today and roughly be here by Friday. By the way though, don't be fooled, it looks nicer on camera than in person. Hey, just because I have a professional camera and lighting doesn't mean they don't. Okay, sorry, you're right. Yeah, they look a little bit different in person. And I also have an Instagram channel and collector channel nowadays. I think I started 2 days ago. And I did some experimenting when taking pictures of the cards, one with light and one without light, so where you can see the texture and where you cannot. And in the right conditions, the cards always look extremely good. But you wouldn't see this when you unbox it. Yeah, so it really needs to be in special conditions. So this is not a one here. This is not a penny. And I'm a little bit scared about those points because I remember, Kay, that you told me I wouldn't send this. Your take, your risk. So let's see if I was stupid. But yeah, I wanted to send it anyway because the card looks really nice. So let's see. 3, 2, 1. It's a 10. Okay, I was lucky with that one. I was lucky. Here's the QR code if you want to scan it. So we have an order 10. Let's put a counter up there. At the moment, we have 2 at 9 or below. We have 7 10s and we have 2 10 plus. So as you can see, even with the pre-selection and careful checking of the cards, 10 plus is kind of rare. Yeah. If I would have sent in blindly, we would be at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 scores. Maybe 10 if we are lucky occasionally. So again, this is very carefully selected. This is not ARS being lenient with the points or whatever. Yeah? So next one. One of my all-time favorite cards here as well, which is the officially Zapdos card, but let's be honest, yeah, I mean, it's a trio, yeah. We should appreciate the 2 birds in the back as well. And yeah, let's briefly do the light stuff for checking out the texture on the card, which is really, really nice as well. And I really like the sleeves that ARS puts the slabs in. So this time without the points, yeah. So you can see I can open that and close it again from the back. But even with the plastic on, there's no obstruction of the side. Yeah, so you can clearly see the card. There's no detail. There's no well, actually, if you put it like this, there's reflection, but otherwise really, really nice. And it's an extra layer of protection to not scratch the case, which for new collectors, be always careful to handle your cases nicely as well, because if you want to sell them in the future, and if there are scratches on there, they lose value as well. I know it's kind of stupid, but I get it. You wanna see the card and not whatever you do with the slab. Such a beautiful card. Yes, it is. As I said, I only said my favorite cards in there, so I'm biased with comments. I love it when they add more Pokemon to the card. It's like more bang from a buck. Yes, it absolutely is. And I like this group Pokemon. I mean, I would prefer different ones and not having the full horde of the same Pokemon on the same card, but anyway, that's kind of nice. Yeah, so let us check what we have in 3, 2, 1. We have a 10 plus. That's a really good card to have as a 10 plus. And let me share the QR code here as well if you want to scan it. So that's our third 10 plus. Let's usually I say 3 is a good number, but I'm open for more in this specific context. So let's see if we can get more. Yeah, I would be very, very happy. Yeah, so far we have 3 10 plus. The next one I really, really want to be in a 10 plus. Star, I don't know if you remember, but I think it was the first or the second stream you were watching. And I was really, really still new. I was sitting there in a pajama for hell's sake. Yeah, so epic card to have in 10 plus. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. And yeah, so this one I actually pulled live on stream. When I pulled it, it was 80,000 yen, so roughly $800 back then. I had to mute myself. I was putting the card on the desk. I was jumping around like a 5-year-old kid getting free candy or whatever, and I was screaming. I was shaking. So this one was a card that I really wanted to pull because it was too expensive to buy. I got it. I kept it all this time, and now it's finally graded. So let's see. Look, pajama mag. Yes. I mean, even now I'm half pajama. Yeah, I just don't show the upper part anymore. Edo, cut that out, please. So let's see what we get here. 3, 2, 1. It's a 10, which is okay. It's not a 9, yeah, so that's good. Here's the QR code for scanning and seeing the population. And Yeah, it's a really nice card to have it in a 10 as well. Very happy about that. Very, very happy about that. So we have 8-10. There we go. Let's have a look at it one more time because this is just pure art. And by the way, I'm a slowpoke occasionally. It took me way too long to notice that this is actually a boat and not a Jurassic Park style Jeep. So the first time I was looking at it, I was so hyper focused on Lugia that I thought that's a Jeep and there's a wave. Poor trainer, but looks cool. No, it's a boat. Just for the record. For reference, I've been subscribed for 22 months, so that was almost 22 months ago. Shit, oh my god, I'm almost streaming 2 years. Wow, time is running, time is flying. I mean, I'm not streaming too regularly. I'm trying to be better there. But damn, almost 2 years. Shirt and then the nothing underwear on the table. Acid, I am not commenting on that. Our business down boxes, exactly. Like I do interviews nowadays, if I have candidates. Suit, pajama. I just have to be very careful that I don't jump up and that there is no earthquake, because if there would be an earthquake, I would be jumping up and that would be very embarrassing. Anyway, next one is also a really, really nice Pikachu. This is kind of common in English, but in Japanese you only got this in the Precious Collector box, Sword and Shield. And the Precious Collector box is actually really nice. I use this as a photo background when I take pictures of cards. And back then it was, I think, 55,000 yen. At the moment it's 40-ish. I mean the box, not only the card, yeah. And yeah, the box, they have a really nice leather folder. They have a deck box. They have a picture frame, which is way too complicated to put together. And do they have a playmat? I don't think there was a playmat in there, but I don't recall. Anyway, this is the only card that comes with the Precious Collector box. And it's really nice. It's really, really nice. And Star, here you get the bang for your buck. Yeah, there are many, many different Pokemon. And we wouldn't make fun for very long. Well. Okay, let's look at that. 3, 2, 1... and it's a 10. Also really nice grade. 10, here's the QR code again if you want to scan it. And we have an Executor in the chat as well. Executor, for those who want to catch it, I'm going in with the Pokeball as well. Yeah, why not? So this is it, a 10. So we are at 9 10s. Good so far. Acid Reaper, good luck with the catch. You still need that one. So next one is also really nice. I pulled that in the Eon Super Mall. I think that was before I was actually streaming, I think. And I pulled that right when the set came out, V-Star Universe. This was one of the first cards I pulled. And yeah, this is a golden ARS. And look at the texture. This was the first gold card that I actually liked. And I don't remember if they changed the texture of gold cards with the V-Star Universe set. But after that, gold cards actually look good. Before that, not really. But yeah, Arceus card. Who's the artist again? Akira Egawa, of course. Akira Egawa. Yeah, looks like, feels like, is. Yeah. And yeah, also really, really nice card. And let's see what we get here. In 3, 2, 1, it's a 10. Nice. So that's another 10 with the QR code. Again, if you want to scan it, you see the population from, I don't know, 0 or maybe 1 to 10 plus. Gonna lurk a bit for a phone call. Be back. Yes, Star. Have fun with the phone call and thanks a lot for lurking. See you in a bit. Executor has been caught by Star and Acid. Congratulations. So that's another one here. The golden V-Star Arceus. Okay. Now we come to my favorite card of this box, to be honest, which has a really nice story in the back as well. So this one is the Paradise Resort with the Gold World Championship 2023 stamp. This was a card that is usually only accessible to competitors in the World Championships because they get a welcome backpack, and in the backpack there is a pack of cards, this one actually, in all different languages from the TCG. So Italian, French, German, English, Japanese, Chinese, and whatnot, Spanish. Yeah? And for non-competitors, usually you don't get this card. But During the World Championships, there are also side tournaments, so side activities, side events. And I was playing like a madman to get enough points for this card. Just to compare, just to give you a comparison on how much points you actually need for this card, is they have backpacks for, let's say, 150 to 200 points, like really nice big backpacks. The card in Yokohama costed 800 points. So I could have gotten 4 backpacks or a shit ton of different merchandise instead of this card. So having played a lot of side activities, I did not have enough points. And there were 2 friends from Denmark that I met randomly in the line for getting the spectator respectively competitor passes. And we hang out during the event. I was showing them around Yokohama. We bonded, so to say. And at the last day, I had not enough points to get the card. I was already mentally closing the chapter. Okay, I will not get the card. I will maybe buy it. Most likely not, because they're expensive. So for me, chapter closed. And I really wanted this because, surprise, shiny Lapras next to me, Lapras cap. Lapras is my favorite Pokemon. Yeah, so double reason for wanting to have this card. Last day, we are standing up in the line for Ishihara's signature. Autograph. Yeah, I won the lottery there as well. So I'm lucky with that. And standing in the line, one of the friends from Denmark comes, hands me the card because they collected my points and her points, and it was just enough to get the card. So they actually gave it to me. And this is a special memory that I will always connect to this card. Friendship, meeting strangers, becoming best friends, getting a really nice gift, so to say, from them. And special card in my collection. And I really hope this is a 10 plus. But even if it would be a 5, I don't care, because the memory connected to this is just really nice. So, sorry for the long detour, but let's see. 3, 2, 1, and it's a 9. Okay, so commenting on that, 9 is good because it's an English card, but let's see on the QR code later how the population looks like. But English card. And also, I got the card, Paradise Resort, the Honolulu version from this year's Worlds. I was a little bit better with the side events this time. And I had to give back the World Champions card twice to the guys who handed out the cards, because the first 2 I got were heavily damaged. And they explained that those cards, they come in a big box and they are getting moved around and put down and then handed out. So getting a 10 plus is really rare, in my opinion, because they have a lot of damaged cards. So a 9 for this one is actually not bad. It's actually not bad. So I'm happy. Disappointed, yes, but happy that it's not lower. Yeah. So yeah, World Championship stamp one more time. The gold one here. World Championships 2023. Best event. Yeah, I mean, Honolulu was really nice as well, but nothing beats my hometown. Yeah. That makes you heartful. Yes, it does. And we have 3 more cards. So here comes another one that Kay told me that he would not send it in. Let's see if I should have followed his advice, or if I have been lucky again. Because we weren't sure when we were looking at this. It had some dubious spots that I tried to clean. Hopefully I didn't scratch it more. Let's see, because I really have 2 left hands. So it's the Shinchikana Magikarp, a really famous AR, also in English, and you can see there's a lot going on this card. It's a really beautiful design. We will not go into detail there because we unboxed that a couple of times when the set came out. And yeah, let's see what we get. My guess is a 9. Anything 9 or higher would be okay. 3, 2, 1. The background really nice in this one with the hologram. Yes, that thing is like 120 raw. Yeah, the English one is quite expensive. The Japanese not so much, I think. Especially after the price drop. We got a 10. Nice. That's a 10 I want to see. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So we have 11 10 so far. We have 3 9 or lower, and we have 3 10 plus. So now my my goal today is have more 10 plus than 9 or below. Let's see. We have two more, so maybe we have a draw 4-4. Let's see. So this was the third last one. Now we have the next one, which is also an Akira Egawa card. This one I actually bought, the Golden Giratina from V-Star Universe, and there is also a lot going on with the texture. Giratina is here. It's a little bit hard to spot, yeah, because there's a lot going on with different layers of texture, as you can see with the waves here and the gold sprinkles. But this card was the Chase card of V-Star Universe. Used to be very expensive. At the moment I think it's between 8,000 yen to maybe 10-ish, maybe a little bit lower. But yeah, it's a really nice card. And let's see if we have the another 10 or maybe a 10 plus. So 3 2 1, it's a 10 plus. Nice, let's go. 10 plus. Nice. Very nice. So let's also put in the QR code here if you want to scan it. And also we will upload the VOD a little bit edited on YouTube. So also for those who watch this on YouTube, hello. And feel free to scan the codes, yeah, to see the population ARS. Also helps you to judge prices of ARS slabs on eBay or wherever you want to buy that. Because if it's overly populated in a 10 plus, you might want to pay a little bit less for it. Huh? Thanks a lot, Acid. Thanks a lot, Edo. Does the Japanese market fluctuate a lot? Usually not. The Japanese market is a bit strange. So older sets, they are quite stable and a little bit going up over time. Then there are cards that are manipulated by card shops or influencers, YouTubers or whatever, where they buy a lot of one card and inflate the price and then sell, and it kind of re-regulates again, but never as low as it used to be. So they're kind of fucking up the hobby for everyone. And then there are cards of new sets that peak immediately after the set release, FOMO. So you can, if you pull rare cards, I'm not for selling stuff, yeah, but if you buy rare card, if you pull rare cards at set release, sell them, wait a couple of weeks, buy them for way less. Yeah, so the fluctuation for new sets is going up, FOMO, hitting the top point, crashing tremendously, and then going up over time again. And this crashing period takes usually 2 weeks to up to, I think, 6 months post release. And after 6 months ish, you can slowly start to buy the singles. That's usually the lowest point. And then after 1 year, 1.5 years, the prices go a little bit up, depending on the popularity of the Pokemon respectively. What you have to keep in mind when buying cards, some cards are more expensive because they are also playable in the current format. So if they rotate out of being playable, they might drop in prices as well. So if you look at an expensive card of a popular Pokemon that is playable as well, you might want to wait a little bit. And also, competitors usually don't use the ultra rare cards because they bend easily and they also get distorted, the foil. Yeah? And if you have cards that are not perfectly flat in your deck during tournaments, you actually risk getting a penalty or being even disqualified from the match. Yeah? So they usually use the lowest rarity tier cards for playing. Yeah? Good, so that's the 10 plus. Again, sorry for the very long response to your question, Acid. Yeah, like the Master Ball Pikachu was over 200, now it's much lower. Yes, because more and more people get it, they sell it. Scalpers get panicky because the prices don't go up, so they try to panic sell sometimes. And also the market correction. So FOMO is over. Now it's time to buy, and in the future it will be higher again. But especially for US, So in Japan, it's a little bit lengthy explanation. Let me try to cut that down as much as possible. But there was no inflation in Japan, or very low inflation in Japan, and during the last 20 plus years, maybe even 30 years. I didn't check when it started, but 5,000 yen 20 years ago are now 5,200 or 5,400 yen, where for $50 in the US would now be 120 or 130. I don't know how much. But so where I'm heading with this is inflation in Japan is low, prices develop slowly. So you might actually not make money in the US if you try to sell, because the inflation in the US is significantly higher, and the Japanese prices don't adjust to that, of course. So be careful. Again, this is not an investment tip. This is not an investment hobby. Buy bonds, buy property or whatever, if you really want to invest. I don't think this is for long-term investors, to be very honest. Okay, supply and demand, that too, Edo. So then the last card is one of my favorites, which I also unfortunately did not pull. I bought this single. So let's see if I had a good eye. And to be very honest, spoiler alert, I don't have a good eye. So let's see if, but I'm lucky. But I'm very, 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 very lucky in almost all occasions. So let's see if I'm lucky. Because this one was completely random. I walked into the store. They have been sold out everywhere during that time. And I found one of those. I looked at it. Yeah, looks good. Okay, I buy it. So let's see. Mac has eyes like a hawk. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I need glasses for driving car. Yeah, just to speak about general quality. Yeah, I'm night blind as well. I cannot drive during night. So you could literally. No, let's not go that way. Anyway, so last card. This is from the Scarlet set, the first set of the first release of Scarlet and Violet, and let's see if we end with a banger, or if we add some 9 or below. 3, 2, 1. It's a 10 plus. Yo, it's a 10 plus. I only saw the 10. ARS, you sneaky little fellas. The plus is so small, I was shocked. Nice. So that's not a 10 plus, which means we have 3, 9 or below, which I think 8 was the lowest today. So 9, 9, 8. We had 11 10s. 11 10s. Yeah, this is crazy. And we have 5 10 plus. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is beautiful, I tell you. So let's go through the 10 plus again, just to refresh our memory. So we had the Miraidon. We had the Zapdos, aka the trio. We had the EV AR. The EV is that actually an equivalent to being a cat lady, like a cat person? One message has been deleted by the moderators. Was that a bot, Acid, or are you deleting Dexter again? Yeah, I just have to check if my mods are fighting again. Yeah, it's kind of a running gag here. A bot. Okay, good. good. It's a bot. And then we had the shiny Charizard here, and speaking to those who didn't see it yet, do you actually want to see the big poster signed by Akira Egawa-san? Because I have it up there. I just don't want to unnecessarily delay the miracle, Stellar Miracle, breaking, opening, unboxing, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that's it. Those are the ARS slabs. I hope you enjoyed that one. And to the ones who will watch this on YouTube, hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, follow me on Twitch. This is where the live action happens. I don't stream cross-platform yet. Maybe getting into that in the future. But anyway, see you on Twitch, hopefully.